protects transgender Americans from discrimination on the job. Amy Stevens says she was fired after revealing her plans to transition.
Here I put the time in, done my job and did it very well, and now all of a sudden they don't need me anymore.
China now says it will not show NBA preseason games being played there after the Houston Rockets GM tweeted support for protesters in Hong Kong. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver this morning.
At the end of the day, though, I am an American, and there are these values that are deeply rooted in the DNA of the NBA, and that includes freedom of expression for our employees.
You're listening to ABC News.
So there's this guy named Jordan, and he's a healthy guy. He's a dad of 6, and he works as a guide in Alaska. But then he goes to the doctor, and he's diagnosed with cancer, stage 4. And here's the thing. He had switched from medical insurance to MediShare, which is a Christian healthcare sharing ministry. So the question for Jordan and his wife, Jenny, was, is this really going to work?
Our medical bills exceeded $160,000. MediShare members shared all our bills.
And it was about more than just the money, too. This is a real community.
MediShare is a family, a group of people that stick with you through the hardest times of your life. I just don't know how I could have done it without MediShare.
It's so worth looking into. There's a reason this is growing so fast. If you want to find out more, here's a number for you. 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
The U.S. and the U.K. in a bit of a standoff over the wife of an American diplomat accused in a car crash that killed a 19-year-old. ABC's Ian Pannell's in London.
Apparently the woman cooperated. She's the wife of a U.S. diplomat and said that she had no plans to leave the country. But as the police were preparing the paperwork to possibly arrest her, they then discovered that she'd actually left the country under cover of diplomatic immunity. And of course, for the parents, that has been really devastating.
The UK is demanding that she return. Back to court today for an infamous lawyer.
Michael Avenatti allegedly cheated Stormy Daniels out of $300,000 owed to her as part of a book deal. Avenatti represented the adult film actress during her public battle with President Trump. He pleaded not guilty and asked a federal judge here to move the case to California, where Avenatti faces separate criminal charges of embezzling millions of dollars from clients. The judge said no. She acknowledged the inconvenience of standing trial far from home, but said that was insufficient to warrant a transfer. Avenatti is due now before the judge to set a trial date. Aaron Katursky, ABC News, New York.
Nobel Week continues in Stockholm with the awarding today of the Nobel Prize in Physics. Half the prize will go to one scientist for theoretical discoveries in cosmology. The other half is going to 2 more who discovered a planet orbiting a star much like our own. They share nearly $1 million prize. This is ABC News.
You're a smart, hard-working roofing contractor. But how do you get ahead? By saving time with the Beacon Pro Plus app. The Beacon Pro Plus app works 24/7 for material ordering, automated rebate tracking, and online bill pay, all saving you valuable time. And during select weeks this fall, receive special rewards by purchasing high-quality CertainTeed products through Pro Plus. You work hard. Now work smarter. Sign up for free at beaconproplus.com today.
I'm Sherry Preston.
Several smart shoppers saved money at the Mountain State Fair this year. The fair is over, but the deals continue at NC Tractor, your Massey Ferguson dealer. But this offer expires November 1st, 2019. See Phil Sheehan about $300 off, $500 off, $750, $1,000, and even $1,500 off. Don't wait. This offer expires November 1st. NC Tractor and Farm Supply at 299 Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Good morning, everyone. The cold front from last night has passed. It's made its way off the coast. We're in a different air mass today, so you'll notice the difference. It's cloudy, cooler. There's a chance for some spotty light rain and drizzle. It's a small chance. The high in the mid-60s to about 70. Tonight, mostly clear, cooler. Morning lows in the mid to upper 50s. Tomorrow will go partly to mostly cloudy. There's a small chance for some spotty light rain and drizzle. Milder, the high in the low to mid-70s. I'm Mike Mays in the North Carolina News Network Weather Center.
Thanks very much, Mike. Good morning, everybody. 64 degrees here in Rutherfordton, climbing up to 69. Not very far from where we are right now for our daytime high, but there is a 50-50 chance of some shower activity sometime through today or tonight. We're dropping back tonight to around 56 for overnight low. After today, no rain in the forecast for the next 4 or 5 days. It'll be partly cloudy, mostly sunny during that period of time. And the lowest temperature I look like we're going to have is Sunday night, and our low temperature Sunday night is 47, 76 on Sunday. So our weather is certainly changing, and we're ready for the fall of the year, I believe, aren't you? 6 minutes after the hour of 7 on this terrific Tuesday morning here in the foothills. Now I have these death announcements. Mrs. Sarah Betty Butler, 81, of Ellenboro, died Saturday. Those arrangements are incomplete and will be announced by Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service for Mrs. Sarah Betty Butler. Marie Biggerstaff, age 86, of Severn, Maryland, formerly of Forest City, died Friday, September 27th. Those arrangements still incomplete and will be announced by Harrelson Funeral Home for Marie Biggerstaff. Mrs. Sarah Betty Butler, 81, of Ellenboro, died Saturday. No services will be held, and Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Services is in charge of cremation services for Sarah Betty Butler. Bruce Eubanks, age 76, of Mount Pleasant Church Road, Forest City, died Saturday at Emerald Ridge Rehabilitation and Care Center in Asheville. The funeral service will be conducted at 2 o'clock today at the Harrelson Funeral Chapel. Burial will follow in Rutherford County Memorial Cemetery. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services has been entrusted with the funeral arrangements for Bruce Eubanks of Forest City. Robert William Bob Forbes, 82, died Friday, October the 4th. Funeral services will be held 3 o'clock today at Bethel Baptist Church, Ellenboro. Burial will follow in the church cemetery with military honors and Masonic rites. The family will receive friends from 1:30 until 2:45 in the Family Life Center of Bethel Baptist Church. Paget and King Mortuary is serving the family of Bob Forbes. Wanda Cole Marcingill, age 71, of Rutherfordton, passed away Monday at Atrium Healthcare Cleveland in Shelby. A graveside service will be conducted at 2 o'clock Wednesday at the Cliffside Cemetery. The family will receive friends following the service at the graveside. Harrelson Funeral and Cremation Services has been entrusted with the arrangements for Wanda Cole Marcingill. Bernice Marie Moore Nealon, age 85, passed away Sunday at St. Luke's Hospital in Columbus. Funeral services will be held 2 p.m. Wednesday at Crow's Funeral Chapel. Burial will follow in Cane Creek Missionary Baptist Church in Lake Lure. Family will receive friends from 1 until 2 prior to the service. Crow's Mortuary is serving the family of Bernice Marie Moore Nealon. Walter Herman Prince of Spindale passed away October the 6th. A visitation is planned for Wednesday, October the 9th from 5 until 7 at Crow's Mortuary, and services will be private for the family. Crow's Mortuary is assisting the family of Walter Herman Prince of Spindale. October 3rd, Jody Leanne Nealon, age 26, of Spindale, died. Funeral services will be held 1 p.m. Thursday at Full Gospel Revival Church, U.S. Highway 6474, Rutherfordton. Burial will follow in the church cemetery. The family will receive friends 5 until 7 p.m. Wednesday, October the 9th at Crow's Mortuary. Crow's Mortuary serving the family of Jody Leanne Nealon. Mrs. Louise Lovelace Walker, 90, of Golden Valley, died Saturday. Graveside service will be conducted at 2 o'clock Thursday at Golden Valley United Methodist Church. The visitation will be from 2 until 5 Wednesday at Washburn and Dorsey Funeral and Cremation Service for Mrs. Louise Lovelace Walker.
There are also high concentrations of zinc and lead on the beaches. The sewage system in San Francisco is so overwhelmed with crud, it's even been flowing down the streets and into people's houses. So in San Francisco today, people have to navigate piles of human feces and used needles on the streets. Homeless vagrants set up camp wherever they want. The elected Democrats who run the place give sanctuary to illegal immigrants who can then escape punishment by San Francisco juries if they murder an American walking along a pier. Now we got raw sewage and other contaminants flowing through the streets into people's homes, on the beaches, and into the bay. Meanwhile, the liberals who run San Francisco pass resolutions calling the NRA domestic terrorists. They pass laws banning plastic straws. Now, if you decide to leave your heart in San Francisco, make sure it's in a hazmat suit, folks, especially if you leave it on the beach. Ugh, yuck, oh.
I'm here today with Professor Richard Goldman, who's holding history in the palm of his hand. Tell me, Professor, what does it feel like?
Well, like two uncirculated U.S. $10 Gold Liberty vintage coins. These coins are from the California Gold Rush era.
Look at the detail. This coin is over 100 years old, but it looks nearly brand new.
A limited number of these coins were rescued from government meltdown. The surviving gold coins are still in uncirculated condition, and they're available courtesy of government.com.
How can the public get their hands on these beautiful Gold Liberty coins?
Well, to find out how to secure your coins at this exceptional government price, call 1-800-333-2027. But there's a limit of 3 per household. So call now and we'll give you a free gold guide plus a bonus Patriots pack, including a 100-year-old U.S. Lincoln cent just for calling. Call now to get your free gold guide, including an actual 100-year-old U.S. Lincoln cent valued at over $10 free. 1-800-333-2027. That's 1-800-333-2027.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Covering the foothills with Atlanta Braves baseball, this is WCAB Rutherfordton.
And we'll have Braves Wednesday. Braves and Cardinals tied at a series 2-2. This is the best of 5. They need to win Wednesday to keep going. So the game will be played in Atlanta at SunTrust Park, and we will have that game for you here on the radio at WCAB Rutherfordton. When choosing a hospital or a health system, you should ask what quality and patient safety efforts are being implemented in that organization. For example, at Rutherford Regional Health System, several new quality and patient safety initiatives have been set in place to ensure an even greater level of care for its patients. Under the guidance of the Due Quality Network, Rutherford Regional has begun bedside shift reporting, which emphasizes better face-to-face communication with patients and families. Patient safety huddles also have been started to allow caregivers the opportunity twice a day to review risks of infection, falls, and other harms. An executive patient safety rounding allows our administrators to make sure our clinical staff has the tools they need to deliver great care. Rutherford Regional is proud to make quality and patient safety its top priorities.
When you need daycare services for your adult loved one, Rutherford Life Services is always there for a dependable and loving environment. Rutherford Life offers a place to go during the daytime for medical monitoring, nutritional meals, and creative activities. Caregivers can go to work knowing that their loved one is in a safe and reliable place. Rutherford Life is licensed by the North Carolina Division of Aging. Rutherford Life has a full staff of trained professionals who show love and support. Call them today and let them answer any questions you may have concerning adult daycare services. 828-288-1697 or visit the facility at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Napoleon Augustus Jennings was born in Philadelphia, the son of a well-to-do merchant. When he was 18, he went to Texas to seek his adventure. He worked a bit as a cowboy and as a surveyor's helper, and then in 1876, he joined the Texas Rangers. On October 1, 1876, Jennings and a group of Rangers attacked a camp of outlaws near Carrizo in southwest Texas. During the attack, 6 of the outlaws managed to escape, but the remaining 4 chose to fight it out. The result was 3 dead and 1 injured. While this was going on, the other outlaws had escaped into the arms of another group of Texas Rangers, and 2 of them were killed. 4 days later, on October 5, word came to the Ranger headquarters that some outlaws were planning on ambushing a group of Rangers patrolling the Carrizo Springs area. Jennings and 2 other Rangers were sent out to warn the patrol. When they got to the Carrizo Springs, they pulled their pistols and, as fast as possible, crossed the springs. As they climbed up the other side, they saw some horsemen on a nearby ridge. Jennings and the other 2 Rangers jumped off their horses and headed for shelter.
The horsemen had obviously noticed them because gunfire broke out. Aggressively, the horsemen headed toward Jennings and his friends. Then Jennings realized the charging horsemen were the Texas Rangers they had been sent to help. Fortunately, in this situation, the Texas Rangers weren't that good of shots, and no one was even wounded. You've just heard another story from Chronicle of the Old West. I'm Dakota Livesay.
Now it's 17 minutes after 7 o'clock on this terrific Tuesday. Let's get started to find out what's been happening over the past 24 hours or so. Our first stop is with the Sheriff's Department, and we have the Sheriff on the phone this morning. Sheriff Chris Francis, good morning.
Good morning, Jim Bishop. How are you doing this morning?
I'm enjoying this cool weather.
It is nice, no doubt.
Nice change, it really is. Sheriff, tell us what's been going on in the past 24 hours.
Jim, in the last 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has responded to 200 calls for service. There have been 10 arrests processed in the county jail. Currently, we do have 193. Among those arrested, Tyler Lewis Forney, 32-year-old male of Ruston, was charged with failure to appear in trafficking methamphetamine. He received a $53,000 secure bond. Travis Ray McMurray, 38-year-old male of Shelby, was charged with failure to appear and breaking and entering into a motor vehicle. Received $11,000 secure bond. Joseph Lee Connor, 33-year-old male of Morrisboro, was charged with 2 counts of failure to appear and received a $1,500 bond. Philip Brad Dobbins, a 41-year-old male of Forest City, was charged with breaking and entering, received a $1,000 secure bond. Noah Avery Hoss Allen, 19-year-old male of Forest City, was charged with resisted direct delay and received a $3,000 secure bond. Among the incidents, we had a misdemeanor larceny on Acres Landing in Ellenborough. There was a PlayStation taken, valued at $200. We had a breaking and entering in larceny on Doggett Grove Road, Forest City, where a Philips 32-inch TV was taken, as well as a Kenmore dryer and some black cast iron furniture set valued at $500. We had a larceny of a motor vehicle on Towery Trace in Ellenborough. It was a Toyota Camry, valued at $13,000. It had been missing since September the 25th or 26th and was involved in an accident in Forest City city limits in that time period between the 25th and 26th. We had a larceny on Durham Road in Morrisboro where there was 3 horse saddles valued at $3,000, a bandsaw valued $300, and horse tack valued at $200 sorted in that instant. We had a breaking in on Wilson Road in Rutherford. That's where Philip Brad Dobbins was taken in custody for breaking into that residence. We had a breaking in into a motor vehicle on Jones Radiator Road in Forest City. That's where Travis McMurray was taken into custody. We had a breaking in larceny on Old Henrietta Road in Forest City where a 55-inch black flat-screen TV was taken. We had a B&E on L.B. Harris Road in Ellenborough and damage to property. 2 windows were broken. And Travis McMurray is a suspect in that incident as well. We had a larceny on Flow Road in Forest City where 2 Ford exhausts were taken with a total value of $800. We recovered a stolen vehicle on Big Island Road yesterday. It was a 2010 white and color Saturn View. It was stolen earlier yesterday in a robbery inside the Spindale city limits on Oak Street by knife point. The suspect in that case was Zachary O'Brien Hunt, and we did take him into custody just before the South Carolina line yesterday there on Big Island Road. And we also had a financial card fraud Oscar Justice Road in Rutherford where someone had taken $1,500 out of the victim's account without authorization. And Jim, that's what we had to report today.
Sure, does it appear that most of the items being stolen are being stolen to be sold for drug money, or is it for personal use?
Most of the stuff that we have stolen is for drug. Usually it gets sold to a drug dealer or to a pawn shop or taken to a out of town flea market or trade day, and that's most of those items appear to be used for drug use.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking. All right, Sheriff, I do appreciate your reporting, and keep up the good work, and be safe out there.
Thank you, and bye-bye.
See ya. Sheriff Chris Francis reporting in this morning. It's 20 minutes now past 7.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford-Ton.
Southern Carpet is the showplace for your floor covering needs. For example, life-proof luxury vinyl plank and tile, waterproof, pet, and kid-friendly. Southern Carpet has all grades of carpet in stock for your home or apartment. Names like Shaw, Dreamweaver, Mohawk, Tarkett, IVC, and so much more. It's a showplace of quality carpet and floor covering. For the best selection in town, depend on Southern Carpet and get great installation prices. Come see Clayton or Jeff for your flooring needs. They'll floor you. 1512 West Main Street in Forest City and on the web at southerncarpet.net.
Let's check in now with Candy at 911 Communications, find out what kind of report they have today. Candy, good morning.
Good morning.
What's on your report?
In the past 24 hours, Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Center has processed 426 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 36 for EMS, 20 for rescue. For law enforcement, the Sheriff's Office had 200, Forest City had 77, Rutherford had 41, Lake Lure had 1, and Spindle had 77. Our fire calls, Cliffside responded to a motor vehicle accident, Ellenboro to a vehicle fire, Forest City to an illegal fire, Rutherford to a motor vehicle accident, SDO to an illegal fire, Spindle to a residential fire alarm, and Sandy Mush to a residential fire alarm. That's all we had.
Thanks, Candy. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye. You know, when you need a plumber, you want someone with a reputation of getting right out to you and getting the job done for you the right way. That'll be Olmsted Plumbing. Since 1973, the Olmsted family has been serving homeowners and builders with the best of service. From unclogging a drain to replacing fixtures and appliances to remodeling jobs, their top quality work, fair prices, and punctual service has made them the area's leading plumbing firm. Eric and Chad are continuing that family tradition, and they'd like to serve you. Call 245-7302. Experience plus equipment equals excellence. Olmsted Plumbing at 245-7302. Here's Ruby Taylor now with reporting from the Shiloh Danieltown Oakland community. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
Good. What's on your report?
Well, the fire department had one call to a residential fire alarm, and I've got one birthday. Brandon McCraw is having birthday today, and I hope he has a nice day. And the signs are in their legs today and going to the feet tomorrow. And, Jim, that's all I got.
Thanks, Ruby. Have a great day over there.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Why wander around those overwhelming big box stores just to find a specific hardware item? Henson Building Materials has the right items for your needs and gets you in and out quickly. Stop by and see Jamie Earls or Terry Dunaway for your hardware needs. With a combined experience of over 25 years, they can help you with the right high-quality hardware and building materials at an affordable price. And remember our monthly doorbuster specials. Henson Building Materials. We're more than just a lumber yard.
Hey, do yourself a favor and do your family members a favor, particularly if you have recognized a loss of hearing. Now, family members, if there's someone in your family that experiencing that, don't bug them. Just nudge them a little bit, explain to them how important it would mean to the family for them to be able to get back into the conversation again. So easy to have that free hearing test. A phone call over to Miracle Ear in Forest City will serve that purpose. Phone number is 368-4126. That's 368-4126. And set up a time to go by and have that free hearing test, sort of see what's going on in there. And if you recognize that it's time for a step further, then you're at the right place. Lisa Terry and her team at Miracle Ear has the answers. They have the all the information you'd need to make that decision on what's best for you and your family. Miracle Ear. Check it out real soon. Steve's on the phone now from the Rumbling Ball area this morning. Steve, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. It's a little cloudy out this morning, and I hope something comes along with it. We're certainly need some rain, and let's hope for some precip today if we can get some.
There's a 50-50 chance of that.
Yeah, and we haven't had much chance in several weeks, so this is about as good as chances we can get, I guess.
Yes.
So I'm hoping for some rain. We're good this morning. I believe they cleared up that issue on the Buffalo Creek Trail yesterday. I made sure we got that information out to the city officials, and I'm sure it will be resolved early this morning, or it was resolved yesterday afternoon. So we got our associate cookout today for our employees. So we're going to do that. It's an appreciation day for all the hard work that we had to deal with during the busy season. So we're going to enjoy some outdoor cooking today.
That'd be great.
Yeah. So we got just an average fall day on tap for us today. If we get the rain, it might slow things down a little bit, but we're going to be under the shelter for the cookout, so we'll be good there.
That'd be great.
Yes, sir. It's been quiet, relatively quiet over the last 24 hours, so nothing too much to report. We're good there.
Well, don't overdo it on the eating now.
I've already need to not even go to it in the first place. Yes, sir.
Oh, I hear you.
So.
Maybe once in a while won't be bad.
There you go. It's hard to turn out good free food.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Listen, have a great day and enjoy it. I'll see you next time.
I'll see you, Jim.
Thanks, Steve.
Bye-bye.
Steve reporting there from Rumbling Ball at the security gate. 27 now past the hour of 7 o'clock. And the Braves, you may have heard, lost yesterday in 10 innings. We thought the Braves were going to make it a clean sweep, but Cardinals beat them 5-4. Now, the Braves will be playing again Wednesday night, and we'll have all the details, but we'll carry that game for you here on the radio as well. So be sure to tune in, tell your friends and neighbors. Braves are on the radio at 100.9 FM, 590 AM, Wednesday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers of Sisk Family Ford. They have the proven record of the best deal. It's your place to shop for your truck. Get a good look at the selection of SUVs, Escapes, Edge, and Explorers. Sisk Family Ford can put you in the family car or truck of your choice any day you want to make a change. Try one on for a ride. Make your next deal a Sisk Family Ford deal. Shop local and get your best agreement for the next automobile. Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Now here's Bob Hodge. He's reporting for us from our beautiful little area there in the Hudlow community. Bob, how you doing today?
Oh, we're doing just fine on this here good cool morning.
Oh, yeah. Feels good, doesn't it?
That's right there. If we could just get a little rain, we'll be all right there, but don't look like it's too much of a change.
Well, I'm going to try to squeeze some out of those clouds today, Bob, for you. See if I can. I'm going to squeeze real hard to see if I can get a little rain. I don't know if it'll work or not.
Well, you do that. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll squeeze real hard today.
Well, thank you. You do like Lou do a snow dance. You do a water dance over there.
Yeah, that might work.
Oh. Well, Jim, up here with the fire department during the night, it's been quiet. Hadn't had anything bad happen, so that's good. And let's see, the Mount Vernon Community Club now is having a country ham and chicken pie supper coming up at the Mount Vernon Clubhouse this Saturday evening. And that starts at 4:30 p.m. until 6:30 p.m. Adults $10, children $5, and 5 and under's free. They'll have the country ham, chicken pie, green beans, slaw grits, applesauce, red-eyed gravy, biscuits, homemade desserts, and tea. And also, Wilson Baptist Church is having a fall festival coming up this Saturday, October the 12th, and they'll have a barbecue lunch at 11:30 a.m. for $10. They'll have fun and games starting at 12. Have a cornhole tournament and bingo, cakewalk, and silent auction. And, Jim, that's about it up here in the Mount Vernon community this morning.
Sounds like it's going to be a busy area for a few days.
And you try to squeeze a little water over this way. And
all right, I'll see what I can do, Bob. I hope I won't disappoint you.
all right.
See
you
ya.
take care, Jim.
All right, bye-bye. That's the Huddler reporter, Bob Hodge, and you catch Bob Hodge most afternoons for the afternoon report with Kevin. 7:30 right now here on the radio. Remember, the high school football coming up Friday night. Our game of the week is Shelby at Chase. That's the 6:45 countdown. Burns at East. It's homecoming for East. And East Gaston at Central is homecoming at Central. And then Community School of Davidson will be playing at Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy. So we'll have that game for you and the results of those other games for you live on the radio on Friday. Plus, the Braves, as I mentioned, will be playing again on Wednesday. Sue Price is on the next time. She's on radio right now, and she's over in the Cherry Mountain Fire District. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Jim.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Hope you are.
I am okay, yeah.
You look good. Well, let's see. I had no calls from the fire department. I was starting out at 64 degrees this morning. And hopefully we're going to get some rain today. That would be good. We sure do need some. But we'll wait and see. Have no birthdays on my church calendar, on my personal calendar. I've got my daughter, Ann Gurley. So happy birthday, Ann. Of course, she's on Fairie's calendar. And also they have Michelle McCurry and an anniversary for Harvey and Charlene McCall. So happy birthday and happy anniversary to those folks. First Broad doesn't have anything today on their calendar, so not too many celebrating. But we hope all that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a good day on their special day. And in my announcements, the annual Campbell reunion will be Sunday, October 13th at Duncan's Creek Presbyterian Church. And that'll start around 12:30, probably eat around 12:30 to 1. Big Springs Baptist Church Brotherhood 11th Annual Fish Fry Fundraiser. And that's Saturday, October the 12th, 4 p.m. starting. They'll have fish, and they also have chicken tenders for those that don't want the fish. Donation event only for the local benevolences. And let's see, First Broad Baptist Church is celebrating their 200th anniversary during the month of October. They'll be having a different speaker each Sunday. And so far, I believe that's all the announcements I have. It's just quiet and calm over this way, looking for a good day, and I hope you'll have one, Jim.
Thanks very much, Sue. Enjoy your day as well, and thanks for the report, and I will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Right, bye. Bye-bye. And we'll get to Drop-In Store and talk with them about what's cooking this morning in just a moment.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
All right, we're going over to Drop-In Family Grocery now at Bostic, and Jessica's on the phone this morning. This daybreak is beginning to break out there. Day's beginning to break out there. Jessica, you got any breakfast cooking back there?
Oh, yes, sir. We have tons. We have bacon, egg, we have gravy, whatever you want for in the morning we have.
Wow,
just about anything.
What kind of specials you got? Any specials?
Yes, sir, we do. We have for breakfast we have 2 bacon and egg biscuits. They're $3.49. Our lunch and dinner specials, we have the triple play special. That's 1 strip, 2 hot wings, 3 potato wedges, and 1 roll for $3.49. We have the 2-piece dark special. That's a thigh and a leg, 6 wedges, and a roll for $3.49. And we also have that small chef salad any way you want it for $3.49.
Wow. I like the sound of that salad. I tell you, folks can just fix that in the way they want to, or do you fix it for them?
We fix it for them, and however way you want it, we'll do it.
All right. Good. Well, what else is going on?
And so the meat department, they've got ground chuck family packs on special for $2.99 a pound. So come on down to the family market and get you some hamburger meat.
Remind our listeners again, Jessica, your hours over there. What time are you open? How early you can serve breakfast?
The weekdays we open from 6 to 9 o'clock, 6 in the morning to 9 o'clock at night. And then on Saturdays we open up at 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And then on Sundays they open up from 9:30 to 6.
Okay. Pretty good convenient hours then for anybody that wants to do some grocery shopping.
Sir.
Now your deli open those hours too, or the shorter hours?
Yes, sir. The only day that the deli is not open is on Sundays.
Okay, good deal. All right, well
Yes,
we'll send folks over there to see you and then fix them up with a good meal and tell them to enjoy and have a great day. We'll see you back here on Thursday.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. That's Jessica over there at Drop-In Family Grocery in Bostic on the Bostic Sunshine Highway, right across from the post office. There you can't miss them. They got gas pumps out there and propane tanks out there and plenty of ice if you're putting some ice in a cooler, whatever your needs are if you're going camping. Go by there and pick up your goodies, and, of course, all kinds of candies and fresh produce comes in periodically, so you'll need to shop there at Drop-In Family. It's amazing the things they have in it's like a major grocery store except on a smaller scale. So you'll love a Drop-In store. I know you will. I know you will. All right, we're going to check in our next phone call. And we're going upstate Union Mills to get the Kelly report, and Brenda Kelly's giving it to us today. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you on this terrific Tuesday morning?
Glad to have you representing Brenda Kelly this morning. Thank you very much.
Well, thanks. I'm glad I can represent her. I can probably represent her better than anybody else.
I bet you can. I bet you got a lot of stories you could tell about her too.
Oh, yeah, I probably could. Some of them you might not want to hear, but
some you don't want to tell, probably.
That's exactly right, but that's all right. Yeah. But we hope everybody's having a good morning. It's a nice, cool morning, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I've got 60 degrees on the front porch. Birthdays today, I've got Dawn Fisher and Mark Gaddy. On Round Hill, we got Thalia Shook, so we hope all these people have a great old big day on their special day. And in ways of announcements, Gilchrist School Community Center will have a buffet breakfast on Saturday, October the 10 a.m. Adults, $6. Kids, 6 to 12, $3. Kids 5 and under free. Money goes to help support the community center. And so far, that's all I know that's going on. It's just short, sweet, and quiet, and a little bit cooler, and we're just loving it.
Yeah, loving it's cool weather. When the short days are shorter and the nights are longer, do you sleep later in the mornings, or you get up at the same time?
No, listen, I probably sleep less than anybody.
Really?
I woke up at 2:30 this morning, and so from 2:30 till I got up at 4:30, it was, I'd lay one way and then the other. Then I'd lay one way and then the other. But it's just too early to get up at 2:30.
Oh yeah. Well, Brenda, is your conscience bothering you, Brenda? You anything you want to talk about?
No, my conscience ain't bothering me. It's just I never have been a good sleeper, and I'm a very light sleeper. The least little racket wakes me up, and when I wake up, that's it. I just will to get up.
Yeah, a lot of people are that way.
Yeah.
Not me.
But it don't take much sleep for me, so that's good.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Still full speed ahead. That's great.
Yeah, and I try to keep. I've got a puzzle going, so if I don't sleep, I get up and work on my puzzle or read in my Chicken Soup for the Soul book or something like that.
Which Chicken Soup for the Soul book are you reading now?
Chicken Soup for the Country Soul.
Oh yeah.
From like Dolly Parton and Bill Anderson and Jan Howard and people like that.
Sure, yeah. Those are interesting books to read.
They are, and they're little short stories, but they have a lot in them.
Yeah.
I just finished one where Dale Evans wrote "Angels Among Us."
Yeah,
He talked about that, and it's interesting.
Someone gave me one the other day. Well, I guess it's for my birthday. I believe it's Lou might have given that to me. Chicken soup for the pet lover's soul.
Oh, well, that's good.
Stories about dogs and pets. Just really interesting.
Oh, I bet that's interesting too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So that's
an
good
avid,
then,
I'm
yeah.
an avid reader anyway. I read tobacco cereal boxes. I just read. I like to read.
I like to read, and now I got a book the other day at a thrift store, Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Yeah.
I could not get into that. Yeah, I know it's a good book, and I read about 60 pages, and I said, no, I can't do this book, so I give it to my neighbor.
Did you ever read Huckleberry Finn and those books?
I probably did, but it's probably been 100 years ago.
Okay.
Seems like I read Huck Finn. And I never had read To Kill a Mockingbird till, I don't know, I read it in the last 4 or 5 years.
Lady Chandler's Lover?
No, I don't remember that one. No, I didn't. But I like to read. So.
Paradise Lost?
I don't know if I read Paradise Lost or not.
You probably read that
I
at
know.
school, just forgot it.
Gone with the Wind. I never had read it, and so when they come out with, what was the one they come out with after Gone? Well, I can't think of her name. But anyway, I wanted to read it, and my friend said, no, not until you read Gone with the Wind. So I had to read Gone with the Wind, and then I got to read the other one.
Mm-hmm. Gone with the Wind's a thick book.
It is, and what was the one that come out?
I can't think of it either.
But anyway, they were both real thick, but I read them.
Yeah, good. It's great entertainment.
Yeah.
Listen, you have a great day up there. Good Tuesday, and check on things, and we'll be back in touch with you tomorrow.
Okay, you have a good one.
Thanks,
Catch you later.
All right, bye-bye. 7:42 on this terrific Tuesday morning, and we'll be back for the next phone call right after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
McCurry Deck Motors has been providing an impressive selection of automobiles for over 50 years. At McCurry Deck, you can browse the great selection of GMC automobiles and drive away in one knowing you have gotten the best deal possible. The team at McCurry Deck Motors counts it a privilege to make you a happy and satisfied customer. Why not test drive one of the comfortable and stylish GMCs today? At GMC, we are professional grade. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of GMC, Chevy, and Buick. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City. Now 7:44 Tuesday morning. We're heading over toward Ellenboro now to get a report from Luther Gilligan. He's going to tell us what's happening over there in that fair town. Good morning, Luther.
Good morning. We're just having a good time down here.
Good. I
You're
like good
missing
times.
out on a lot of good times.
I like good times.
Well, you're missing out on. You should be here.
I wish I was there.
Hey, it's quiet down here. Looking for the sun, but can't seem to find it anywhere. It's sort of hiding from me, I guess. I guess there's a wall of fire between me and the sun. But it's all right. It'll clear up. Well, maybe we'll get some rain out of it. We could use a shower or two. But it's quiet down here. This morning, not a whole lot happened. I said the fire department they had 2 calls. Just they one come by and catch on fire. Then they had 1 medical call. And other than that, they haven't had anything going on with them. Just nothing going on anywhere down here. You don't have any birthdays. No nothing happens. Everything's quiet down here. So then you have a great day up there. We'll see what happens today and let you know tomorrow.
All right, Luther, thank you for that report, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, take care now.
Bye.
Bye.
It's time now for birthdays and anniversaries. This is the 8th day of October, October the 8th. If you are one of those people born on this date or married on this date, call us and let us know that. And we'll put it on the air and give you a chance to win some donuts from Granny B's. Call now at 287-3356. 287-3356. Birthdays and anniversaries.
If you haven't been to the Recliner Center lately, well, let me tell you, there's a lot of changes going on and a big secret, but that's going to be revealed later. But for now, I can reveal all the great merchandise that you'll find at the Recliner Center. You know, it's back to school time. That means a lot of time on the road, football, dance, basketball, and you still got a lot of yard work still yet to do, and your back is going to need all the help it can get. How about a new mattress from the Recliner Center? The kids are going to be bringing friends over. How about a redo in the family room? A new couch, love seat, rocker recliner. Recliners from small to big boy sizes. Do you or a loved one have difficulty standing? Well, the Recliner Center has a great selection of different styles and colors of lift chairs. Some of these chairs allow you to be able to get your feet above your head, offering comfort, style, security, and standing, and locally owned and operated. That's the Recliner Center. They're on Coopers Gap Road in Rutherfordton. Don't forget the Recliner Center's new hours, Wednesday through Friday, 9 to 4, Saturdays, 9 to 2.
That's really something to crow about. It's the Daylight Donuts from Granny B's in Spindale. Get yours today while they're fresh, they're good, they're delicious. It's Daylight Donuts. It's something to crow about. Happy birthday. Happy birthday wishes going out to Sarah Cosby, 91, lives over the Oakland Living Center. Also celebrating today is Jimmy Cuthbertson, Dawn Fisher, and Mark Gaddy. We wish these folks a happy birthday. Not many folks born on this date, but we have a few. Got a couple here we can have a drawing from, and we'll see who's going to get those donuts in just a moment. Hazel Whiteside also celebrating a birthday today.
In his autobiography, Mahatma Gandhi wrote that during his student days he read the gospel seriously and considered converting to Christianity. He believed that the teachings of Jesus held the solution for the caste system that was dividing the people of India. One Sunday he attended services at a nearby church and planned to talk to the minister about becoming a Christian. When he entered the sanctuary, however, the usher refused to give him a seat and suggested that he go worship with his own people. Gandhi left the church and never returned. He said, "If Christians have caste differences also, I might as well remain a Hindu." One has to wonder what might have happened if this charismatic and powerful leader had not been so offended by one man's prejudice. We will never know if he would have been able to lead that great nation out of the bondage of the caste system into one where all people are considered equals. One tragic aspect of this story is that great potential for good and God was stifled because one man had developed an attitude against a certain type of people which caused him to treat them with disdain. Jesus made it very clear that he cares about all people, not just those of a certain type. He reached out to the destitute, the unlovely, the culturally unaccepted, and the sinful. When asked why he would associate with such people, he made it clear that this was the very reason he came. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Birthday congratulations going out to Jimmy Cuthbertson. He won the donuts this morning from Granny B's. Jimmy, congratulations. We'll have that certificate over here for you. So, excuse me. Stop by and pick that up and enjoy those donuts. Now, coming up next hour, we got Andrew Tisdale scheduled to be with us in the Blue Room this morning. Also, Courtney Ashley is coming in to talk about some events coming up in downtown Forest City. And then at 8:30 this morning, we're scheduled to have the commission report. The commissioners meeting last night. We should have the report from the chairman this morning scheduled at 8:30. But Andrew Tisdale and Courtney Ashley and Brian King all straight ahead here in the Blue Room at WCAB.
In the seriousness of the situation, he hurriedly...